Welcome back to the Good Girl Box. I'm Karen, and today we're going to explore an idea that might feel a little radical. What if many of the traditions we follow are actually just peer pressure from people who aren't even alive? Yes, I'm talking about those ingrained habits, expectations, and customs that we follow simply because that's how it's always been done. While tradition can bring connection and comfort, it can also keep us locked in patterns that don't align with who we really are. Today, we're diving into how to recognize the peer pressure of tradition, explore what's actually meaningful to us, and start creating traditions that reflect our authentic values. First off, let's talk about why we follow traditions. Many traditions are passed down with good intentions. They're meant to help us feel connected to family, culture, or faith. But the truth is, not every tradition serves us, especially when it starts to feel more like a duty than a source of joy or meaning. Have you ever found yourself participating in a holiday or family tradition and felt, disconnected or even resentful? Maybe it's the expectation to host that big family gathering, follow certain religious customs, or handle everything just like grandma did. If you felt this, you're not alone. Many of us go along with traditions not because we find meaning in them, but because it feels easier than pushing back. But when we engage in activities that don't resonate with us, we end up feeling trapped and inauthentic. So what can we do about it? The first step is awareness. Ask yourself if the traditions you're following truly feel right for you. Do they bring you joy? Do they align with your values and beliefs? Or are they simply obligations that you carry out because that's just what our family does? It can be a powerful realization when you uncover which traditions are really nourishing your spirit versus which ones are just dead weight. Once you start to identify the traditions that no longer serve you, you're in a position to make some changes. You can honor the past while choosing to live in alignment with your present. Let's face it, people change, families change, and so should traditions. Give yourself permission to keep, reshape, or even let go of the traditions that aren't meaningful to you anymore. This isn't about disrespecting our ancestors. It's about living our own lives in a way that feels true to us. Now here's where the fun part comes in: creating new traditions. Imagine building your own legacy, one that's filled with traditions and rituals that actually reflect who you are and what you value. This could look like choosing new holiday practices, creating unique family moments, or maybe deciding that certain days are reserved just for you to reconnect and recharge. For example, if your family has always had the big holiday dinner and it just isn't your thing, maybe you replace it with a simpler gathering or a fun outing instead. Or maybe you start new traditions that bring you joy, like a solo self-care day, volunteering for a cause, or even creating a cozy, quiet holiday for yourself if that's what feels right. A big part of this journey is being okay with setting boundaries around traditions. We may face resistance from family members who aren't used to seeing us opt out or change things up, and that's normal. But when you stand firm in your decision, you're teaching them that you're honoring yourself. One way to handle this with grace is to approach it openly and lovingly, maybe saying something like, "I really appreciate everything we've done together over the years, but I feel like I'd like to try something new this time. I'm happy to support everyone else in enjoying this tradition, but I'll be doing something that feels more true to me." This way, you're expressing your boundaries while also respecting theirs. Remember, breaking free from tradition is not about rejecting our families or our roots. It's about honoring our right to live authentically. When we let go of what doesn't resonate, we make space for more joy, connection, and meaning in our lives. We create a legacy of authenticity for ourselves and for future generations who may also feel empowered to live their truth. Thank you for tuning in to the Good Girl Box. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with others who might feel the weight of tradition. Let's continue supporting each other on this journey of living true to ourselves. Until next time, keep honoring your voice and your values, and remember that you are allowed to choose the life that feels right for you.